Hey guys, today video about tier list for the next raid for World of Warcraft Dragonflight. The raid is called Abberus or Abberus, to be honest I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. And I will go with you over the DPS tier list. It is a prediction at the end of the day, it is the data from the PTR, so things can change. Things will definitely change after the first waves of nerfs and buffs. But we have already a good amount of data from the PTR. Don't get me wrong, so definitely they have some value. At all, I want to make clear the game is again very well balanced. So if you are not rating for world first, or let me say maybe even the top 100 in the world, then you can bring every DPS class that you want. For sure the better ones should be the ones that be stacked, and the other ones maybe only one or two, but overall the game seems pretty balanced, and it was also already a good thing about the first phase in Dragonflight. So let us get started. I want to make it kind of fast. I want to a little bit compare from last year to this one now. I'm not even sure if I should put something to the D tier, but if I would put something in the D tier, that would be Arcane Mage and Balanced Druid at the moment. No, it makes no sense to put something in the D tier, to be honest. Arcane Mage and Balanced Druid into the C tier, they are definitely the specs that are lacking a little bit of something. They will get better with better kill times, they will maybe also get a slight buff, and they will be better, but yeah, they are very cool on the pattern. And at the start, when you don't know exactly how to play the boss fight, you know, then it's always a little bit tricky to go for them. Then we have two rogue specs. Let us put them now already into the B tier and see how it develops, and then we will accommodate here everything. We have here sub rogue, then followed by fury warrior, assassination rogue, and then we have the Naxx warrior. So already the warrior DPS specs, you can see here they don't look so good, so maybe not the best tier for warriors, but I definitely see here a slight buff coming for one of those specs, so don't be so sad overall. Next one is the Frost Decay that we can also put here into the B tier, and then we have Feral Druid and Unholy Decay. Feral Druid, where is it? And the Unholy Decay. Again, I want to make clear that the C and the B tier specs are not bad, but I need to make a tier list. I need to make a step between the tiers. Now let us just look over the last few days, weeks of the last patch. Yeah, that was already live. We see here Beastmaster is definitely make a jump, Arcane Mage goes down, Feral Druid goes a few steps down, Balanced Druid is already there, so not a lot of change. Assassination Rogue, not a lot of change. Sub Rogue, not a lot of change. So we have classes where we see, or specs where we see big changes. We have also one that we don't see it. You see here Arms Warrior, Fury Warrior, they also, yeah, usually, you know, they are very good, getting better with better gear, so they will definitely make a step, but at the moment they are not that good. I think after this, can we start already with the A tier? I think I wanna take a few more into the B tier just to make the list. It would be Survival Hunter. Then we have the Windwalker Monk. And then also the Havoc Demon Hunter. Also not doing that great at the moment, but can do better over time. Again, then we take the Enhancement Shaman also into the B tier. the BTR is very wide because there's no real step coming. The next step that is a little bit like a % or 2 is now after the next one. That would be Affliction Warlock, the last spec that I put into the B tier, and then we come to the A tier. A tier is already then let me see, is Fire, Frost Mage, Marksman. No, we also put them into the Frost Mage, Marksman, because now is a little step coming. That would be the Fire Mage. Best mage spec definitely at the start of the new phase. Already a very good spec. Don't get me wrong. S and A tier specs are always on point. No need. You can always stack them. Elemental Shaman. So the next one. Usually, I think you don't see them that high. Elemental Shaman, definitely a good change for them. They were here in the middle of the pack, a little bit more down in the middle of the pack. Now they are good into the A tier, so that's definitely an improvement here. Fire Mage also made here a step, like you can see it here, and then we continue with Beastmaster and Shadow Priest. Beastmaster and Shadow Priest. Shadow. If you look here, Beastmaster make a big jump. Shadow Priest is kind of the same, so good time for Beastmaster Hunters again. And then I think the last one that I want to put here is Destruction Warlock, and then we come to the S tier, and the S tier is Retribution Paladin, the next rogue spec, Outlaw Rogue. We have the Devastation Evoker, was already strong, stays strong, and then seems like the best spec at the moment could be Demo Warlock. So maybe what I should change is I should maybe not put here even a C tier. Maybe I should really only put 3 tier lists. 3 tiers. Oh. Because the classes are very close together. If you take the first one, Demo Warlock, and compare it with the last one, yeah, then there is definitely a gap. But if you compare Shadow Priest with Affliction Warlock, then there is barely a difference between those specs. So, but anyways, for sure, S and A tier specs are the specs that you can stack. B tier specs, especially the lower B tier specs, there is no real need to have more than ones with you. I think overall, raid composition is always a topic. Like I said, world first race, top 100. After this, in my opinion, bring the player, not a class or not a spec. For sure you need some of these specs, definitely because of some buffs, but apart from that you should not care about this so much. Let us go look here again. Devastation Evoker was already on top. Unholy Decay, definitely see here it increase, maybe will come back up. Warriors lose definitely some specs, so again, same like with the DKs, Unholy DKs and Warriors look a little bit like they're losers at the moment. Mage also lost a little bit. Fire Mage now the best spec. And also Druids are not on the top now. Retribution Paladin stays strong or gets even stronger. Same with Shadow Priest. Outlaw Rogue makes a few steps ahead. Sub Rogue and Assassination Rogue lose a few. But overall, again, super tight. The fields you can raid with every spec that suits you the best. That's it for this video, guys. I wanted to keep it short. Good luck when the raid starts and enjoy it. Bye bye.